Hello and welcome.
Hi, everybody.
What's your name?
We're doing this a little different. We're outside at home. So you might hear some chickens, see the dogs running, hear the kids behind us. Thank you for joining us today. If you guys have any questions or anything, let us know. It is day 25 for me. I'm doing great. I feel wonderful. I'm very energized. I'm very happy. I'm still wanting to do a 30-day update, which I promise you I will. Carrie's looking at the computer. I'm farther away, so I can't see your questions. Can you guys hear me okay? He said I was kind of ruffling stuff, so I don't know. Can you just let me know if you guys can hear me?
Oh, yeah. I should double check that. Can you hear us now? That should be a lot better now. Hopefully that'll be better. Please let us know in the comments if you can hear us.
Did you hear me?
Jen, you talk. You're talking.
Did you guys hear me?
Say test, test, test.
Test, test, test. Oh, what is that?
Hey, who's your carnivore, Brett? How's it
Oh
going?
my gosh, what was that? Oh,
Loud and clear. Okay, thank you, Brett.
thank you.
We got Baxter out here. We got Ray out here. This is all about Jen, so I'm going to be managing the comments, and you're going to be hosting.
I don't really know what to say. First thing I have to say, it's only been 25 days. Okay, this shirt is still too big. So I was a 2X, and I know it's not going to happen in 25 days. I just returned this. This was a 2X. I returned it for an extra large. It's still too big. So I know I'm not going to lose that much in 25 days, but I got to take this back again. It's too large. I need a large now. So I'm feeling really good about that. I ordered a measuring tape, so I'm going to actually measure myself to see how many inches I lose going forward. I made that mistake. I listened to Carrie, but I never really actually got a tape measure. So I'm excited to do that. So I look really big. I don't know if I like blue. I like black because you don't see much.
It's baggy.
It is
too baggy. Why do you do so
very
baggy?
baggy? Very, very baggy.
We got Baxter in the background trying to get in on the shot. Baxter, come say hi. Baxter, come say hi. Come say hi. Come say hi.
Come here. This is my big boy, Baxter. Brett got to meet him. Thank you, Brett. Hello, Baxter. Yes, and Adam and Alia.
All right, so please post your questions in the sidebar with a QQQ. Jen, you are on day 25 of Carnivore.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling?
I said I'm feeling great. Very energized. I can get a lot more work done. I'm more awake. Like I said, this shirt is huge. I need to take it back again. Maybe I got to get a medium. I don't know. This shirt is huge. I don't know what's going on. My water weight in my legs have gone down, especially because of Bill's recommendation for the vibration plate. That definitely helps out a lot. I try to do that a couple times a day, so that really helps out. I actually bought, and I sound like an old fart, an extra, what do you call that? Exerciser, the bouncer. I sound like an old fart, but yes, I from Meat Sisters. Again, I don't know if anybody from Meat Sisters is on here, but hello. It's a Facebook group. It's absolutely awesome. I see a lot of comments on there. I joined because of Jen. I didn't join because of me. Joined because you wanted to, but I told you about them. So go and check them out. Meat Sisters, MEAT. And I'm going to keep playing with my hair because it just does not look right.
You bought a rebounder trampoline?
Yeah. Yes, rebounder. Yeah, something more. I think the girls are going to like it too. Thank you. I can't see that far. I need glasses. Jen is looking good, looking healthy. Where's Baxter doing?
Sorry, I had to check something out. All right, we got some questions coming in here. So you're day 25. A lot of people were asking, how is this working for you better than last time? Last time you struggled.
Yes. So last time I struggled because I jumped right into eating meat. I realized that I don't like steak. I'm a cheap date. I don't know. I don't like steak at all. I'm more the ground beef, lots of butter. I have turkey. Thank you. That's awesome for joining. I'm sorry I can't see that far. So it's a lot different than the first time, I think, because I'm slowly transitioning into it.
Sandra said, why are you so far away from the camera?
Because we're so close. It's hard. Thank you. Better? Really better. Yeah, so I don't like steak. I'm a cheap date. I don't like steak at all. I'm more beef, butter, lots of eggs. When I make my eggs, I put like a half a stick of butter in there. What is the Kerrygold butter I put in there? So I think that's been definitely helping me. I fast. I don't eat in the morning. I eat maybe, I don't know, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and then I eat till about 6.
You've been doing a lot more eggs than you did last time.
Yes, I'm
and more
eating
burger
a lot of
patties.
eggs.
Your diet
Yeah.
consists of burger patties and eggs lately,
Pretty much, yeah.
and a lot of butter. What other realizations have you had as a carnivore, if any?
That when you're on the standard American diet, you're an idiot. Your brain fog, the way you think things, the way you get exhausted because of the crap food you ate. I don't know. I feel better. I know. I just thought that in my head. I was out with Emma and Katie today. Emma had to go to the dentist and get her teeth done, so I'm a little tired because of that. So that's what I was doing today, was driving Emma 2 hours one way to go get her teeth done.
We were talking about addiction the other day.
Mm.
You have any thoughts on that?
It could go on forever. Yeah, addiction. Obviously, my name's Jen. I'm addicted to sugar. You know, even though I'm a carnivore and I don't eat the crap food and have the soda and all that, you know, you still kind of crave it, but it's not worth it. It's really not. Somebody in my family is going through a rough time with addiction right now, and I don't want to go into it because I'll start crying. But to see what he's going through right now is just killing me. And that's how I kind of feel with the standard American diet is you don't know it's killing you until you come out of that fog. Have you guys realized that? I know Carrie has, because of all of his stuff that he was having, the heart issues, the IBS, the depression, all that.
So you realized that you were addicted to food and junk food,
Yes.
and highly processed food.
Yes. And
just because you're not, you can be carnivore and be addicted. People that are alcoholics that don't drink anymore, they're always an alcoholic. They just don't drink anymore.
right.
I think that's an important thing I just wanted to mention, because we were talking about that the other day. That's something I realized on carnivore. There's some people that are like, no, I think I can moderate. I think I can go back. I don't. I think I was addicted. I don't think we should feel bad for being addicted. The food is made to be highly super addictive. It's literally engineered to make you want to eat more and more and more of it. It's got the perfect ratio of salt and sugar and garbage.
Yes. And I went to Walmart for about 5 minutes with Katie and Emma because they're trying to create a new product and they wanted a mixer. Emma actually broke my mixer, my stand mixer. She somehow shattered the glass everywhere, so she owes me a new one. But I went and bought her a new hand mixer. But while we were down that aisle trying to find something, I was just horrified with the boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes of sugar. It was the whole wall, basically, of different kinds of cereal. And that just mortifies me that parents go, me included, I mean, we went to the store, bought our kids that crappy food because it said greens are healthy for you, or
it's got vitamins
healthy
in it.
And it's like, I don't know, like I said, you don't really know that you're in a fog or having problems until it really hits you and you really try. Like I tried keto on and off for a long time. I lost a lot of weight, but I did not feel like I do now. I'm more open. I'm talking to you guys more. I wouldn't do that before. Yeah, so any questions, Gary? I'm kind of out of it, guys, today because of what's happening with my family member. I'm really focused on them. So if I seem a little bit out of it, that's because of that. And one thing, Carrie, I don't know if Bill's on here, but I'm giving him his knife back.
Wait, I'll be right back real quick.
Oh, now he's going away.
Keep talking.
So I have Bill's knife. Bill gave this to Carrie when he went to go visit him, and we were putting some new chairs together because I don't know if you guys know, but one of my jobs is I'm an Amazon influencer. So I can't show you. We were putting a new table and chairs together, and he needed a knife, so he gave me this. So you guys are watching me. I'm putting it on his chair that I don't get in trouble. And I got my puppies behind us. I'm sorry. I keep saying like I said, I didn't get any sleep last night due to my family member.
I just asked the girls to get off the internet because I think they're on the internet. I think that's why it was going a little slow there for a second. All right, here's some questions. Mike and Butter. Question: is cottage cheese carnivore?
I guess it depends.
Comes from a cow, kind of.
To be honest, I have cottage cheese. It kind of helps me through the day. It's a little snack for me. So I do eat cheese. I go to Culver's and I get a cheeseburger. But that's the way I like to eat it. I'm not ready to eat burgers plain yet. I gave up the bun, everything else that goes with it, the lettuce, everything. So I allow myself cheese. So I don't. What are your thoughts? I think
if it comes from an animal, it's carnivore. That's what
Okay.
I go with. If it comes from an animal, it's carnivore. What's so bad about reheating cold meat in the microwave?
I don't know. I never heard that.
There's lots of stuff about the microwave that I've heard. The microwave can kill all the nutrients that were in the food. If you're reheating meat, you may have histamine issues, or if you're slow cooking meat and then reheating it again, sort of thing. So that could be an issue. I like to do my meat. Yesterday I cooked up 6 New York strip steaks. I did them rare, like almost blue. So they're not quite cooked how I like. And then today I'm going to eat one of those. I'll put it in the air fryer to warm it up. It's going to cook a little bit, and then it'll be a nice medium rare by the time it's done. So I like using the air fryer. Question, Carrie, how is the no salt going? I'm trying it as well. The no salt is going incredible. I feel absolutely amazing. The last couple of days, I felt better than I have in a long time. It's counterintuitive. I'm not recommending it for everybody. Bella did this video, so I haven't had any salt in, when was Adam here? Has it been a week yet?
Over a week.
I think
it was, last Saturday we had the meetup. So it was, he was here Monday. So it's been over a week.
I think it's been about a week. I haven't had any salt at all. I am deficient in salt for my blood work I had a couple of weeks ago. So everyone's like, you're deficient in salt and you're not having any more. You're insane. I don't believe that blood work at all. That blood work is based on the standard American diet.
Crap food.
People that are eating junk and their chemistry is different than my chemistry. And I said I was going to do this no salt thing for one day. And if I got dizzy or fatigued or cramps or felt weird at all, I'd stop doing it. I just felt better. That's the only thing I felt better. So I'm going to keep on doing it. I'm really liking it. And it's even simpler. Adam's killing it too and doing well. Dr. Chafee's been doing it forever. You still get sodium. There's sodium in meat. So you're still getting sodium. Hey.
I think Lily's finally home. She had a long day at work today.
Our oldest just getting home from work. Any recommendations on air fryers or way to cook steaks besides a grill? My air fryer is made of Teflon.
Wow.
They sell air fryers. We recently purchased one that is stainless steel and ceramic. If you go on Amazon and you search for one that is toxin-free, BPA, forever chemical free, PF8, whatever. There's like 50 names for them, but there's one on Amazon that we purchased. So you can get them on there. That's what I would recommend. Here we go for Jen. More questions for Jen. How do you feel, Jen? You look amazing.
Thank you so much, Marilyn. I feel wonderful. I really do. Like I said, I'm a little exhausted today, but otherwise I feel really good. I feel healthier, if that's it. Well, the dog's barking. I feel healthier if that's a thing. I've been sleeping better. I get up earlier. I go to bed later. He falls asleep. He'll turn a movie on, and then he'll fall asleep.
That's my move.
And then I'll watch it. And
I'll search for hours and hours to find the perfect thing to watch, and then 30 seconds into it, I'm out.
He'll fall asleep. Yeah. So I feel really good. Thank you. I'm waiting to see what the next 30 days has for me, but I'm definitely feeling a lot better, more motivated, happier, friendlier. Right? I'm nicer. Okay.
You're a proper human.
I'm nicer, I think.
Yeah, it's so noticeable. You're sleeping better. She sleeps calmly. Like her sleep before, it wasn't just snoring. It was constant. It was violent. You were a violent sleeper.
I was last
I'd
night,
wake
I
up
can
with
tell.
bruises, and I could barely walk when I get up in the morning. She's tossing and turning, and just like, you're supposed to be peaceful when you're sleeping. Now she's sleeping peacefully, which is great. You don't have any inflammation. Your mood is better. Your energy is better. You're a proper human.
Yeah.
You're healing. Like it's great for me because I'm actually witnessing her healing. Everyone is. The whole family. The girls will say the same thing. You guys are saying it on here. A lot of you guys are being so nice, but you guys are seeing it too. You can see the healing, which is just crazy. It's incredible. Sandy Kender. Hey, Carrie and Jen, you look great. Jen, we're so proud of you. Love meeting you guys at the meetup in Wisconsin on Saturday. Love the video. Ken and Sandy from Indiana. Ken
Oh
and
my gosh,
Sandy.
yes, I remember you guys.
They are awesome.
Yes, you were talking to the girls for quite a while.
I love what Sandy said. We can relate now. She said she didn't want to do this. She said, This is a carnivore brain. I remember the whole conversation. Sandy said, I did a video with Ken and Sandy and several others from the meetup, and that video went live yesterday morning. If you guys are wondering what the heck I'm talking about, Ken was prominently in the video, and so was Sandy. But Sandy said, I love baked potatoes. I don't really need to go on a diet, but I'm watching my husband slowly die.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I'm doing this for my husband. I can give up a baked potato for my husband. And now she's doing it, and she's getting wonderful results as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were talking about, I was saying to them, I did all of these things for my immediate reasons. You're doing all these things for your immediate reasons.
Mm-hmm.
No more migraines, no more headaches, no more inflammation in your legs and all the puffiness. You have all these immediate reasons. But what's the big reason, Jen?
Staying young for my dog.
So you can grow old with Baxter. We want to grow old with Baxter. Baxter's going to grow old with us too, because he's a carnivore now.
Hi.
He's de-aged several years. Thank you, Ken and Sandy, for your support. Thank you for coming up to the meetup. And Ken and Sandy, what did you think of the meetup? If you have any, I have no feelings. If there's anything we could have done better, we're trying to learn and do better for the meetups. But I was saying this to people, and this is the truth. If I wasn't doing this documentary, if I wasn't doing any of this, I would still want to host a meetup every single month. I absolutely love talking to other carnivores.
It was amazing meeting all you guys. I mean, just coming up to me and knowing who I am, just the support and love and everything. Like I said, you guys are all family, whether you like it or not. So you're all my brothers and sisters, and you make me happy. You make me feel better. You make me want to keep going. So it's a give and take with you guys. You say, I get a lot of things on YouTube saying it's because of you I started, or it's because of you and keep going. No, it's because of us. We keep going back and forth and helping each other. It's not just me or you. It's all the support that everybody has.
Who's your carnivore, Brett? How did you do going kayaking? Look like fun, more energy, more endurance, more comfortable in the kayak?
Are you asking me, Brett?
Yeah, that's a great question, because last year you were. I was carnivore when I kayaked last year. You were not carnivore.
Well, if you saw me, I was kind of hoping that Carrie would put on there something. I had a Cyclops paddle.
They don't know what that means.
I had a one.
You had a one-legged paddle.
I did. I had a one-sided paddle, so it was very hard because I had to keep switching it.
She had a stand-up paddleboard paddle with the handle on one side.
Just one, and it was
one
fun.
oar.
It was, but it was fun. It was very fun. I definitely felt more at ease, that I could do it easier and quicker, and I definitely want to go a lot more.
Did you get sunburned?
I got a little red, which I really like, but I didn't get burned. I put some of Emma's and Katie's stuff on my face, and I didn't. As I'm looking at his ear, he's got a little flaking here.
No, carnivores don't sunburn.
Oh,
someone commented on my video and they said, you look sunburned. My face this is what happens. Emma said this too. My face gets red, but it doesn't hurt like sunburn used to hurt. And then the next day it's gone.
You know, talking about, his neck. Your neck is tan. So he was completely burned.
I was red after the meetup. And then the very next day we went out for hours in the sun kayaking. I did no suntan lotion. Emma got mad because did I put any of her stuff on?
I put it on your neck.
Okay.
Because I worry about him, because he did have skin cancer before.
Last thing on kayaking, Jen, that we should tell people, if you're thinking about doing something, get yourself a kayak. Isn't it the greatest? Well, back in the day when we first got married, we got a boat, like a motorboat. Stupidest thing ever. It's so expensive. You got to winterize it. Gas is taking it in and out of the water is so stressful. You sit out there for a couple of hours and then you're done. Kayaking, we paid what, like $125 for a kayak or something like that?
Right.
We have kayaks for the whole family. You get out there, you get exercise, you get fresh air. It's so much fun. You can sit there and go through the rapids and stuff like that. I highly, highly recommend it. Agoraphobic carnivore. I'm on day 7. Any advice to get over this hump?
I think you're killing it. Day 7 already? I would say if you don't have like oxalate dumping, don't be scared if that does come, or don't be scared if you get like the keto flu. That might happen. Just, I'm sorry, fight through it if it does, because this is my second time I didn't get it. When I stopped drinking my diet sodas with the caffeine in it, I had a really bad headache, really bad migraine. But so it's day 25 now, I've gotten 1 migraine, and I used to get them every other day, where I was in excruciating pain because my head hurt so bad. I have not gotten that. So I would say just keep going, and make sure you have a lot of butter. Make sure you have a lot of water and electrolytes, and that'll definitely help you. Can you move that up a little more?
Is it too hot?
Yeah, it's burning my leg. We have a heater on by our leg because it's pretty cold outside right now, but we wanted to show you the outside. Thank you. It's burning my leg off.
Forks WA Carnivore $10 super chat. Thank you so much.
you.
Congratulations, Jen. Suffering meat aversion still at all? Question mark. And then it says, come out to Forks, Washington. I'll put you guys in a cabin at a resort. Three Rivers Resort. Oh, that'd be wonderful. Thank you. Shout out Forks WA Carnivore, Washington.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you suffering meat aversion still at all?
Like I said, I'm not into steak. I don't know if it's a meat aversion or if it's just something I'm never going to get over.
You're okay with beef, just
I'm
not
okay
particularly
with beef,
steak.
And I'm okay with the slow cooked beef that he does. I just don't like steak. So I'm baby steps. I'm getting there. So
is it getting easier? Like when you first started this, it seemed like you were terrified to have like
Yes.
a patty or a burger. Now you're just eating burgers all the time.
Yeah.
Are you liking burgers yet?
No.
Not liking them yet.
Not they're liking it. No. Like before I used to enjoy my food, but as Carrie says, you don't eat to enjoy it. You eat to have food.
What I said was most people eat to enjoy their food, which is very similar to doing a drug. What else do you consume to get enjoyment? But food is normalized. It's just, that's just the way it's always been. But I don't enjoy, like, you'll get to a point where I'm not eating a hamburger. Oh yeah, I'm eating my 50th patty. But you'll get to a point where you're like, I appreciate this. I feel incredible. My legs don't hurt anymore. My migraines are gone. I have energy. It's an appreciation instead of an enjoyment. It's like a gratitude or something. I don't know. Thank you so much for that super chat. We really appreciate that. I think we have one other super chat on here too. Here we go. Carnivore Werewolf, $20 super chat. Thank you. Again, just real quick for anyone new on here, we're doing a documentary, Healing Humanity, the Power of a Proper Human Diet. Jen hates it how I say healing humanity.
It does. Drives me nuts.
Every penny from those super chats goes 100% towards the documentary. Our goal is to reach millions of people that are hopeless. We want to show people. I did a video earlier today, Jen. I was in the woods by myself filming. Yeah. And this is what I said about Healing Humanity, the documentary. It's a lot of things, but what it is really is it's just showing people that have returned to what is natural for humans. Right. It's showing people that are thriving and happy and living their life to the fullest potential over the course of a year that also happen to have all these health ailments and issues that they're trying to overcome. Sometimes when I'm up your way, you'll have to meet up with me. I'm the one filming a documentary too. We should chat.
Nice.
Yes. Listen, anytime. Reach out. Come to the world famous Montello Theater. Call the theater if you want to have like a tour or if you want to stop by. We would love to meet. Absolutely. All right. Marilyn Phillips is asking, question. So you're going on to 60 days, Jen? I'm so excited for you. It's so life-changing. Have you made that decision yet? You're almost at 30 days. You said something about that earlier.
Yes, I'm not putting a limit on this. I don't call it a diet. I call it a lifestyle change. I do miss my veggies and my salads, but I don't miss it as my legs are swollen, that I have brain fog. I think the vegetables were killing me, so I don't see going back to it. I just see going forward, losing more weight, feeling better, being a better wife to him, being a better mom to my kids, being a better friend, better sister, so I don't see an end. And I don't see like, okay, wow, it's day 25. Okay, but I'm not looking at it like that. I'm just looking at it's another day that I succeeded. So
isn't it crazy though? It's almost 30 days already.
Mm-hmm.
Did it go by quick?
It did.
I can't believe it's only like it's gonna be Monday. It's 30 days on Monday, right? That's crazy. That went by quick. Who's your carnivore, Brett? Thank you so much. 5 HomesteadHow memberships. So I think randomly anyone on here that is not currently a member, you may get a random little email from YouTube. Thank you to Who's Your Carnivore, Brett, which is a fantastic YouTube channel, by the way, and a fantastic person. Brett is. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for that, Brett. Every Thursday, which is tomorrow, you might jump on tomorrow. No?
Maybe.
Every Thursday at 3 p.m. Central Time, we do a members-only live stream. And my buddy Adam and I are traveling. Next week, we might not have one because we're going to be traveling. But next, only behind-the-scenes videos, filming our documentary, Healing Humanity. We're going to be filming Rebecca, and we're going to be filming Mimi, North Carolina, South Carolina. Emma's coming with, and Katie's coming with as well. So it's going to be a team of carnivores. Unfortunately, Jen's not coming with, but you're going to be traveling with me to film in
Alaska.
That's going to be great.
I'll wait for that one.
That's worth the wait.
I'll wait for that one.
All right. Okay. Well, I don't know where we
Well,
are
thank you
anymore
to the
here.
370 people watching. You guys are all amazing. Appreciate that. I see 6 hearts, squeezes, and thumbs up. So thank you for that. Do I do cheese? Yes, I do. I do cheese, but again, it's a preference.
Nobody you know said, I keep going on and off carnivore. My discipline isn't ready for the diet going full in. Just stick to it, okay? No, I'm gonna get in trouble here.
I was gonna say baby steps because that's really how
Right.
you do it. You have to think about how you're gonna feel when you start going for a couple of days. So yes, it is very difficult, but you need to once you get in the mindset, you're gonna get going and you're gonna feel wonderful. And you have the support of all of us that will help you through it and answer any questions that you have. So
I cheated and fell off the wagon a million times on keto, so I'm definitely not judging anybody. Carnivore, you're either in or you're out with carnivore. I just filmed a video today that's probably going to go live Saturday that talks a little bit about this because I get this from a lot of people. They're like, I'm kind of starting carnivore. Or, I don't know. What's my why? Why should I continue? Why should I keep doing it? So maybe that video will help you because I think it should. I think I'm going to go on a big rant, so maybe I won't. I'll make it short. It's an absolute miracle that you're on this earth and that you're alive and that you're given this body. Your body is a temple. And there's people that have horrible diseases, terminal illnesses, that this could be their last day on earth, their last week on earth, their last month on earth. And they would give anything to have an able body. That I'm yelling at my former self, not you. Nobody you know. I'm yelling at my former self. I had an able body and I just wasted it. I was in a brain fog and I wasn't even living for so many years. And life is too short to do that. That's my long-term why. But anyways, I talk about that a little bit more in the video I've got coming up probably on Saturday. Stink Ass Cat, $20 super chat. Thank you, Stink Ass Cat.
Thank you. I think you did one last time too. Appreciate that.
Watch the river trip today. Yeah, we did a quick 6-minute video when the girls and I went kayaking. I got some cool shots with the drone.
Yeah, it was.
I nearly sunk the drone. It was very tricky. There was nowhere to land that thing afterwards.
It was just total S. It was absolutely beautiful. It was amazing.
Now I want to take the drone back there because all of the vegetation was dead. Normally when we go there, it's in the middle of summer and there's butterflies and flowers.
There was a big turtle there. I love turtles. They are my absolute favorite. I said, Carrie, there's a turtle over there. He got it on tape, but
I got the best shot ever.
He forgot to add it. So next time, just add it next time.
I have an incredible cinematic shot of this turtle she's talking about.
Huge.
And I edited this video together. And for some reason, I don't know. I forgot to transfer the footage over from my iPhone or something. Anyhow. All right, let's see.
Try not to fall behind.
Yeah, I'm already behind, I think.
I can't see that far to read your question, so I'm sorry.
Thank you so much for those super chats. We really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Agoraphobic Carnivore asks, when do you start to feel better on carnivore?
That would be for you.
No, that's for you too. You're a carnivore. When did you start feeling better?
Like the first week, I would say.
Usually within the first week, people start to notice like, whoa, I used to have this pain in my elbow and back because the inflammation goes down quickly. Everybody's different though. So I hate saying like X days because then people get disappointed. Some people might take longer, but depression, anxiety, mental health issues, I hear a lot of people around 3 weeks, they start, not that it's all gone completely, but they're like, whoa, my anxiety noticeably went down around 3 weeks or so. Some people it's 6 weeks, some people it's 3 months. It's different for everybody.
Yeah,
so
it is, yeah.
I finally got my husband to try carnivore.
That's awesome. So glad to hear that. He's going to be a different man, I'll tell you that.
Sandra said, I noticed that, Jen, your husband was not very husbandry. He should have taken that bum paddle. Did I take the bum paddle eventually?
A little bit.
Yeah. The reason I didn't was because I'm a bum, but also I had a drone, I had camera equipment. It was like National Geographic.
Him to either.
At one time I was paddling like with the camera between my knees like this, and I was trying to paddle. That is one of the trickiest things because if you don't pay attention paddling on that river, you end up sideways with the current coming up over the side of the kayak, and then all of the equipment gets messed up.
No,
So
he's great.
I was bringing up the caboose.
He asked me, and I didn't. I was fine with it because, like I said,
don't know why we even brought
I
that
got
one.
more exercise. Well, we would have been one paddle short.
Well, I used it for a little bit near the end. She used it for most of it. Surprisingly, though, that little stub on the end, you could actually paddle with that. It would push you a little bit.
I wouldn't.
And I was using it too to just. It was only like this shallow in part, so I was just using it to dig off the ground in a few parts. Sandy said, we love you both. More meetups for sure. Midwest meetups on a regular basis. They will grow quickly. We had so many of our carnivore friends who want to come to these meetups.
Nice.
So we did that one at Montello Theater, and we have the venue, so we could do it one year round there. And it's cool because we tested it. We had Dr. Hampton live stream on the big screen. So we got to do more for sure.
Yeah, I might try to help out with that because I saw the email from him and Adam that they said that they needed some help with that. So maybe I'll try to find another venue. A lot of people are asking for like the Madison area, I know. So there might be something out there we can do, especially in the summertime with the parks and stuff. Maybe we could find a park that's cheaper or rent free so that all the money will go towards the documentary, which would be really nice because grab him quick.
Baxter, come.
No, grab him. Sorry.
Baxter, come on.
UPS guy's coming and he's
Baxter,
very
come.
protective.
Come on.
So Karen's
come on.
gotta put big boy away.
Let's go.
Bex, come on.
Let's go.
He's right here, Carrie.
Baxter,
You gotta come get him.
You want to just hold him?
Sorry, guys. I gotta grab him. I gotta get puppers. He won't do nothing, but he's just very protective.
Come on.
Also, I don't know if you guys see it, but I did a little change with my hair.
Go.
It's a little shorter than I wanted. I hate short hair, but I did a little change for myself, and you can't see. He didn't notice it.
I did notice it. I said it looked nice.
No, you didn't notice it.
I said it looked nice.
Not blonde anymore.
Have you
Anyways.
heard from Jeff DeProspers? He hasn't posted for a while. Jen, keep going. No turning back. I have heard from Jeff. Jeff just did a short, I think yesterday, and I think he's on day 8 of a fast. He is on a mission. He's focusing on his health right now, which I think is absolutely awesome. Jeff is living his life to the fullest potential. We can all learn from Jeff. I have learned from Jeff. I want to be a better person, a better father. I want to live in the moment. But yeah, Jeff just did a short. Check it out on his channel if you're not subscribed. Blessings on my journey. Question, when do you get your vibration plate, and did you get the one Bill has?
Yes, I did get it last week or a couple of days ago. And yes, I didn't get the same one Bill did.
It's from the company, Bill.
From that
Life
company.
Pro.
Yes, Carrie bought me one. It's pretty much similar to it, and it works really well. Like I said, I like using it. It like gets you from head to toe. It's really nice. You can even sit, like Bill even told me, if you can't do it at first, sit in your chair, put your hands on your legs, and it will shake everything. And it definitely does. So I see an improvement with it.
All right. Linda said, OMG, I thought I was so burned from the meetup, but I have no pain or peeling or anything. That's never happened before. That sun was coming down at the meetup too.
Yeah, it was.
It felt good. I was so happy. I'm like, soak it up.
Mm-hmm.
That is one
Vitamin
of the
D.
best things you can do.
Right.
Natural vitamin D.
Mm-hmm. Sure, I'm looking over there. What packages we get today?
Burbs. Hey, Carrie and Jen, you guys are
Hi.
doing great. Glad you stopped putting a pound of salt on your meat. Just use a little. I get high blood pressure just watching you eat all that salt. Keep rising, brother. Yeah, I know. It is crazy when I look back on it. The thing was, I know people are like, oh, you're showing off for the camera or whatever. I did that all the time. It was just a taste. And that's like what my body felt like it needed. And I've had 2 blood tests and both said I was low in sodium. But like I said earlier, I don't believe those blood tests are accurate for the carnivore chemistry I have.
Right.
For the same reason that I don't get scurvy and other people get scurvy. Everything changes when your body's in ketosis. And
oh my gosh, guys, 424 people on here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Andy said, question, can we not take it personally if we disagree with one another? Like I believe the shake plate massages you and doesn't do anything more. I don't take it personally. Do you take it personally?
No, to each their own.
Yeah, to each their own. All I can tell you is I'm going off of what my buddy Bill said.
Right. I mean, for me,
it's been incredibly like he's noticed changes in his symptoms from using it. What about you?
Exactly. So my back, it's been over 2 months. It still hurts, my back, but I definitely feel an improvement with that. So I mean, I didn't really know what it was either. I just gave it a try, and it's up to you if you want to try it or not. Like I said, this rebounder that I got, I'm supposed to get it on Friday. Who knows if it's going to do anything, but it's exercise, it's work.
You know, Bill has a rebounder too, right?
I do, yes.
And the Life Pro company sells those. Where did you get yours from? We should have got it from there.
A cheap, I think it was $75.
A lot of people use those, and they swear by them. They're supposed to be excellent.
I'll tell you guys how it goes. I just got the real cheap one.
Adam XLG, I reversed my gastric bypass on March 28th. I'm having to readjust my electrolytes and find out what works for me. Would you provide your daily electrolyte intake? You doing any electrolytes, Jen?
I'm not doing many, no. But when I feel like a headache or something coming on,
yeah,
I'll put some electrolytes in it. The first time I did it, yes, I was constant all the time putting either keto drops, or what was the other one
Keto
called?
Chow or Element?
Element, yeah. I would definitely put that all in my stuff, but now the second time around, my body doesn't need it as much.
Yeah, I haven't taken any electrolytes or supplements in probably months now, but I always advise people. And when I first started carnivore, I did it the first couple of weeks, try to avoid getting the keto flu. My daughter Emma did it the first couple of weeks. It doesn't seem like it could hurt, and it could maybe help avoid getting that keto flu. But other than that, for your given situation with the gastric bypass reversal, I'm not a doctor. I wouldn't even know where to start on something like that. My other advice is always just listen to your body.
Right.
Like if I were to get dizzy, or if I was going to do a bunch of exercise and I started getting kind of faint, or if I had any muscle cramps, then I'd be like, I should take some more electrolytes. Let's see. Oh my goodness, we got a lot going. Am I behind, Jen?
A little bit. I'm trying to read as he's going by.
Okay, we got a question. Good day, Homestead. How far through the creation of healing humanity would you say you are? I would say maybe halfway. I don't know how to answer that question because we have enough footage right now to do a really good documentary. I don't want to do a really good documentary. I want to do an excellent documentary that's going to reach millions of people. I want to do the best job possible in the whole world, so it's going to take longer to do that. But we really, honestly, and I'm not saying this to pat ourselves on the back, we have enough footage where we could do a whole documentary on just Bill, for example, especially once we go back to his house for the conclusion. But we have enough footage to talk about aging with Maggie. We filmed with her for days and days. I think we have 40 hours worth of footage. We could easily cut that into an hour and a half and make a really good documentary just on carnivore and aging. So I would say maybe halfway through. There's so many stories out there that have yet to be told. Bill's story is incredible, but there's millions of Bills. Well, you can never have another Bill, but there's millions of Bill-like stories out there in the world. Like
Limitless Lindy.
Oh yeah.
And
we're filming Lindy for the documentary. We're filming Todd Bachman for the documentary.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, there's. Yeah.
Hey, one more time, Jen mentioned this earlier, but we got 445 people on here. Shout out to shout out to the carnivore groups out there. I'm a member of Dr. Barry's group, and I love Dr. Barry. No, okay. You're a member of Bella's Steak and Butter Gang, and you're also a member on
Meat Sisters, MEAT. Every day I go on there, I read something new, I learn something new, and a lot of people say, I found this site from Jen. Well, I'm so happy to tell you guys to go there because Limitless Lindy is amazing, and all the people on there are truly amazing. So definitely. And it was funny because when he was going past, I was looking at how can anybody miss veggies? Being a vegetarian your whole life, you're going to miss it. I mean, that's all I ate every day was vegetables. You shake your head, but I know. From a child, I had vegetables. So
could you just like take a step back, like you're an alien observing humans from space, and you see this person take this green broccoli out of the garden, put it in some water, boil all the nutrients out of it, so there's just this green, disgusting, vomit-looking mush, and then you consume it, and then you're like, I missed that.
I do.
Oh, it's so gross.
I do.
I'm sorry.
What if you turn around? What if you found out meat's really bad for you? Would you miss it?
I would fast for the rest of my life.
See, there you go. There's my answer.
I'm never eating a vegetable again unless I'm starving to death. Question: when is your next meetup? Oh, great question. My next meetup is a week from Saturday. It's actually a week from Saturday. It's in Charleston, South Carolina. Adam's going to be there. Emma's going to be there. Katie's going to be there. I'm going to be there. We're going to a park, and then we're going to a Brazilian steakhouse. I'm pretty sure, if I did this correctly, that it is in. Oh, sorry. One sec. let me just double
You
check
want to
here.
hear yourself again?
Oh, this YouTube changed their whole interface and it's driving me insane. If you go on my community tab, there's a link for it right there on the community tab. Anyone in South Carolina, come join us. It's a free meetup. We're going to be at a park. The weather's going to be beautiful. There's palm trees at the park. I'm looking forward to seeing those. Jen, 6-day carnivore. Carrie's advice to eat some fat when I feel cravings has been helpful. Oh, that's awesome. All right, let's see what other questions we have here. I agree with Jen. Baby steps. Hey, Jen, should we tell them what we did right out here the other day? I'm going to look for more questions, and Jen's going to tell you what we did the other day right here on this very computer from this very spot. We got interviewed for hours.
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk about that, Jen?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
I don't like being on camera.
Come on. You're 40 minutes into this. You can talk. Okay, I'll see. This is people are going to yell at me. Tell Carrie to shut up. Tell her to talk. Did you guys see what just happened there?
Mm-hmm.
She looked at me and said, "I don't like to be on camera."
Mm-hmm.
You don't want anyone to say it at all?
So we live on a homestead, right? We've been here for 9 years. We suck at homesteading. We suck at taking care of livestock. We've been trying for 9 years. I can't say 9 years because we've lived here 9 years. But when we bought the house, it was in such disarray that we couldn't even live here. So we focused on the house first. And then we focused on getting animals and building things for the animals. Then we focused on the greenhouse. And instead of focusing on getting good at it or finishing it, we would just go to the next project. So Homestead Rescue reached out to Carrie. He still thinks JT.
No, he said he didn't do it.
I talked to him today. He said that too. I don't know if anybody's seen that channel show before. We don't have like regular TV anymore. We just have like Netflix, HBO, all that stuff.
It's Homestead Rescue. It's on the Discovery Channel. It's been on the air for 9 years.
Yes.
It's a guy named Marty from Alaska. He's my hero.
Mm-hmm.
He's the man's man. He knows his stuff. He travels around to homesteads all over the country, and he helps bring them up to par because they have issues, because they're like, I keep saying to Jen, we're playing homestead. We got chickens and I don't get enough eggs to feed my family, not even close. We got goats that we get nothing from. So yeah. Anyhow,
so
we did.
It was over a 2.5 hour interview, and it was
the fourth one too.
It was amazing just talking to the guy. He would ask us, and then we had to come out and do photos and videos of what needs to be fixed, what's wrong. And I'm like, I was talking to JT from Poco Moonshine Family today. And he's like, I didn't mean to put you guys down, but you need a lot of help. And I said, yeah, I know. I was embarrassed when we were walking around. I'm like, to call this place a homestead, it's a hobby farm right now is what it is. I would like it to be a homestead where we're self-sufficient. Down there, our dog kennel is self-sufficient. It's all off grid. I really love that. But there's so many issues here. I don't want to play house anymore.
Homestead.
I want to play homestead. I want to be a homesteader.
Right. The beautiful thing is, like, I don't want to do anything but work on the Carnivore Diet documentary, but this ties into it because I told them this is a good chance, like a rebirth. She's got energy now. I've got energy now. Like, I was sick for so long. I was barely able to get off the couch. That's part of the reason our homestead has been failing. But the other big thing and the show is frankly interested in, I told them, I'm not compromising on this. If we're doing this, I'm talking that I'm carnivore. My whole family's carnivore. We got this homestead to be self-sufficient and live off our property. We wanted to survive off our property. Well, we want to do the same thing now, but with our meat. We want to raise enough eggs that I can get them from my own homestead and I don't have to go to the grocery store and get some junky, crappy eggs. We go through about 25 eggs a day, 24 eggs a day. That's 150 eggs a week. I want to produce 150 eggs off of here. I told them all of that, and I thought they were going to be like, these guys are crazy. This crazy carnivore guy, he won't shut up about carnivore. At the end of the conversation, he's like, actually, we're interested because that carnivore thing is kind of crazy, and it could make for some good TV, and it could be interesting. And Marty really likes meat, the host of the thing. So we don't. Who knows if it'll happen or not? But that was like our third or fourth interview with them. And then they ask you, like, do you got a buddy that will come help you with the rescue when we come? Like, they may come and say, we're going to build a huge chicken coop and then you can get 100 chickens or something like that. Who knows what'll happen, but you need someone to help. So who do you guys think I mentioned? JT Poco Moonshine Family, who also happens to be the ultimate homestead rescue super fan. Literally, I think JT's seen every episode of that show. He was telling me about it when we first met. He's like, oh, I love homesteading. I watch this show all the time.
That's actually how he found us, is through the homestead. Funny story is, when we had the wood burner, Carrie's like, I need to figure out something to talk about for the wood burner. So I'm like, okay, well, why don't we talk about uses of the ash that's there? So JT actually found us through my ash video. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah. So that's exciting, interesting stuff. I'm happy about it too, because if that did happen, I'm not going to shut up about carnivore. And that's just going to spread more awareness. That show gets seen by millions and millions of people.
What did he say at the end?
I don't remember.
Oh, you're carnivore.
What did he say at the end?
He said at the end,
thank you. It was nice talking to you.
Yeah. So the guy, Marty, Carrie's like, I want to be him someday when I grow up. And
I said, I want to be like Marty when I grow up.
Yes. And then the guy's like, oh, with all the white chest hair coming out and all that. And it was just funny because he's like, you might get him actually changed to be carnivore.
No, I said to the guy interviewing us at the end, I said, if this happens and Marty comes here, by the end of filming this episode, Marty will be carnivore. And then the guy said, oh, he thought it was funny. He laughed about it. But he was also like, he's probably pretty close. I said, I know. I watched the show. He likes meat a lot, but he's not full on carnivore. Not yet. Not yet.
Hi, Bill. I see that you're on here.
Shout out. Bill Knott is in the building.
Watch your YouTube.
Did you guys watch Bill's video yesterday? Oh, my goodness. That was fantastic.
Yes.
Bill stood up on the shake plate.
Oh, my God. Bill, I was freaking crying. I'm like, holy crap. I seen the footage from when Carrie was out there last August. You have come so far, buddy. I have not met you yet, but I swear to God, when I see you, I'm going to give you the biggest hug. I was crying yesterday when you said your pants were falling down.
The hobo socks are coming off.
The hobo socks were coming off, and you were standing, and I'm just like, oh, my God, this is... So I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy.
If you guys aren't watching Bill Knott, you're missing out. Go watch Bill's channel. Stop watching this. Go watch Bill's channel.
And you know what? I'm just going to say it. The people that say crap about people talking about things like Element or my phone's buzzing, like Element or the vibration plate. He said he was getting people.
He said one person said something.
Don't let that bother you.
Yeah, Bill.
Don't let that.
Oh, I'm gonna go
you.
on a rant about that one.
Yeah, I don't. They can come talk
Listen,
to me.
here's the thing, Bill. You are giving incredible value, incredible inspiration, incredible time. And what do those people that are leaving that comment give you in return?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. They're getting all of that information, valuable, life-changing information for so many people for free. If they don't like that you do an Element ad or some other ad, they could just skip it. Right. They could just go watch something else. Go watch something else. There's a billion things to watch on YouTube. I've gotten comments like that too, Bill, and they're stupid. It's annoying. It always makes me mad because it's like, you're so entitled that you think I get to work for you for free. Plus, Bill, people don't realize how much work this is.
I was gonna say,
Bill does a lot of work filming this, and then nobody has better ads than Bill does too. By the way, his Element ad,
oh my gosh,
absolutely knocked it out of the park. Do people think that that's just like he snaps his finger? Right. That takes hours and hours to do. So he's putting all these videos together. I can't wait when Bill gets out too. He's going to be doing drone shots and GoPro shots and outdoor Alaskan adventures. It's going to be incredible.
Plane shots when you get your license. I don't fly, Bill, but I will fly with you, buddy. Let's go.
I don't ever want to suggest anything to Bill because he's absolutely killing it on YouTube. But when I saw him stand up on the shake plate, I'm like, that could have been a teaser in the beginning. Like, guys, I think I'm going to try to stand up on the shake plate tonight. I don't know. Stay tuned and see what happens. That's how it do. And then it goes. I love it how he does it, though. You always get these surprises. You're watching the video, and then, like, 15 minutes into it, you're like, oh, my goodness, he's standing up on the thing. Like, or there's some just incredible progress, but you never expect it, which is pretty awesome.
And Daisy. I love Daisy. He's such a sweetie. You know, Bill, if you're still on here, I saw yesterday that you said you had a bunch of dry food for Daisy. What do you get? What does Emma get, Sweet Pea? I don't know, but Emma kept asking me today. Ask Bill what the food is for Daisy because she wants to get it. So could you let Carrie know what kind of food? I know you said you were giving them dry or wet food too, but you had a bunch of stuff on the thing, and what Emma pays for it is so expensive. Oh, geez. Emma, make sure Lily's not on the computer or anything. You're streaming, please. Speak of the devil. Susan Lydia, $2 super sticker. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that.
Lisa, oh, I think I answered this one. The next meetup is a week from Saturday in Charleston,
boys.
South Carolina. There's a link on the community tab of my page, and the last few videos, there's a link down there. Carrie, has your ejection fraction number improved? That is my heart. I have congestive heart failure. For those of you that are new here, I've had an irregular heartbeat since birth that has completely gone away. Verified both before and after in my medical records. I have no heartbeat anymore. Isn't that crazy, Jen?
That's nuts.
I feel like I have congestive heart failure. That means my body can't keep up with the needs. My heart can't keep up with the needs of my body. It's not pumping enough blood. That was before carnivore. I had a low ejection fraction, enough to diagnose me with congestive heart failure. What is my ejection fraction number now? I will not know for about 2 more weeks. I go in on May 1st. I'm going to tell you all, good or bad. Maybe it didn't change at all. My irregular heartbeat's still reversed. I have a feeling it changed, though, because I don't have any of those symptoms. I used to stand up and I'd get dizzy. I could run down to the end of the driveway and back 50 times now, and I don't get tired anymore. I don't have those symptoms anymore, so more to come soon on that.
Hi, Ray.
So Healthy with Diane. Diane is a friend of the channel. She came on the Cancer Roundtable with me and Professor Seafried and Jeff DeProsperous. We also had Brad on there from Cancer Evolution. This documentary is so important, and I'm so glad you've taken it on. I look forward to going to the premiere. Thank you so much, Diane. Diane is awesome. She's got a great YouTube channel, too, and an awesome story. Thank you so much for that $5 super chat. We really appreciate it. Susan is asking, will you show videos of what I eat in a day? Dogs just ran away.
Ray!
That's nice.
I took off.
Ray, come on!
Although we have 20 acres here, I worry about, we don't have neighbors, but they have like cameras and stuff up.
Will you show videos of what I eat in a day for ideas? I've done a couple of those. Actually, I just did one a while ago. I did our 5 most prevalent, popular meals that have gotten us through carnivore. That was a fun video. You gonna do one at some point?
I should do, but mine's more.
Yours is pretty much the same. Eggs and patties. Eggs and patties.
That's pretty much all I do is a lot of eggs. I like eating like over easy eggs with a lot of butter.
You've been killing the butter.
Yeah.
It's all about the fat. Marilyn, your hair rocks and your smile is awesome. Oh, thank you. I was asking Jen if I should wear my hat today or not.
Thank you so much.
You're both wonderful together. Oh, thank you. We appreciate it. Question from Sandra. Jen, will you be doing a video of you on that vibration plate? Even if you don't want to film your whole self, you can record just your feet on there like how Bill does. Post a short of that.
I should, yes, because I've been using it a lot lately. And like I said, I can definitely feel a difference. I should, yes. I don't have one like Bill's, but I have one similar to it, and I love it. And the girls actually use it. Emma will stand on it for a couple of minutes, and she really likes it. So, yes.
McHorse Lover 53. Jen, are you going to share any weight loss? Sorry if you've already shared this.
I will. I don't.
Maybe on 30 Day?
I don't really. How do I say this nicely? I don't really care about the weight. I care about how I feel. Like the weight, I unfortunately weighed myself when I started, and then maybe a week and a half ago, and I didn't lose anything, so I got very frustrated.
You lost inches.
But I lost
Ray,
inches.
come!
Sorry, he's yelling at the dog. I lost inches, so
Ray,
I'm not
come!
counting myself as how much weight I'm losing. It's how many inches. So I think it's called Renpho, RENPHO. I believe that's it. I bought it on Amazon. It's a scale, which is really awesome. It actually should, maybe it's what came today. I'll have to look. And then it's also a measuring tape that you put around your body, and it will automatically sync to your phone.
That's awesome. You should do a video on that too.
I should.
Do a video on that too.
So yes, when I lose, so like I was saying before, this is extra large shirt. I originally started with the 2X. This is an extra large. You can see it's way, way too big. It might just be the brand. I don't know. I could probably fit in a medium.
You wore a shirt 2 days ago that you used to wear, and it was completely falling off. What is he doing?
Yes.
Ray, come on. Ray, come.
I was wearing a shirt that I actually wore out here a couple months ago with Carrie, and it was so skin tight, and I was embarrassed, but I'm like, well, it looks kind of cute. It was so baggy, and I'm like, Carrie, look,
Ray,
Carrie,
come.
look, Carrie, look. And I was so excited because he doesn't want to go in. I was so excited because I'm losing the inches. I'm actually, could you check too, Carrie, to see if maybe that came and I can show him? I don't know. He's trying to put the dogs
Ray,
in the
come
house.
on.
I'm sorry. Go in the house, buddies. Go in the house. And I think it's going to rain in a little bit too. It's getting pretty cold and windy out.
Emma, the dogs are in here now.
It's a big process.
Thank you,
with
Emma, for letting the dogs out in
with
the
the
middle of the live
process
stream.
of the dogs, and they like to take off, and the cat Sweet Pea's inside, and she can't be around the dogs.
So I was just gonna say real quick, I love Bill Knott's method too. Don't just keep weighing yourself. You fluctuate so much water. You could weigh
Right.
yourself now and a week later, and then 2 days later, and then a day later, and it could be completely different. You fluctuate so much water the first couple of weeks on carnivore.
I think on the 30th day, I'll do it for myself. I will measure and weigh myself, and then on my 60th day, I will share it with you guys. How's that sound?
Sounds good. When did you decide to stop using salt? Why did you decide? Said Miss Jackson. I decided because I copied my friend Adam from Carnivore Today, and he decided to do it. Bella Steak and Butter Gang. Bella from Steak and Butter Gang. Bella stopped doing it. She did a video not too long ago. Go check it out on her channel. It was
Dr.
great.
Chafee too.
She hasn't done any salt. And yeah, Dr. Chafee has been saying this for years. And when he told me that many months ago, I was like, maybe I should try that. There's no reason. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm just like, I'm going to try this. I was eating lunch with Adam and up in our Airbnb because we were filming and there was no salt up there. So I'm like, why don't I just not have any salt for lunch? And then dinner came. I was like, why don't I just go one day? I only had lunch and then dinner. Why don't I go one day without salt? I slept really good that night. And then the next day I'm like, let's just go until we feel bad, until I feel dizzy or fatigued or cramped or something. And I just kept feeling better and better. So I kept doing it. So shout out Bella for doing that video, and Dr. Chafee for mentioning it earlier, and Adam for trying it himself. Carrie, make sure that prior to the release of your film, your crew sits down and talks about when the press goes after your documentary in the press. That is what they'll most likely do. Oh, they will 100%. I know that for a fact. Yeah, thank you for the advice. We're definitely planning for that. Agoraphobic carnivore, is the Himalayan salt good to use as electrolytes, or do you recommend more at first? There's so many mixed messages on that. Like Dr. Chafee is usually like, you're probably just fine without any of it. So Himalayan salt is good stuff. For me, I did the keto chow drops, dropped them in my water. It's got probably got a little bit more than the Himalayan salt did. I think that had magnesium. I think it has like 3 things in it. I'm drawing a blank right now. Hey, it's Hawk Force, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I'm gonna be doing a video with Hawk Force coming up. You both look awesome. Carrie, I have to thank you again for saving my life. Oh my goodness. You saved your own life. Now you're making me embarrassed. Thank you for saying that, though. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate comments like that. That is awesome. You should thank Dr. Barry, because I wouldn't have done this without Dr. Barry. I wouldn't have done this without Dante Ferrigno. Ultimately, though, Hawk Force, you did it. You decided to do it. That's the big thing. That is the barrier. Most people, sorry, I'm shaming people, but it's true. Most people are going to be too much of a coward to ever do this. They're going to be too scared, and they're never going to do it. And then they're going to go their whole entire life never knowing what it's like to be a proper human, fulfilling your potential as a human being. I did a whole video on that today, Jen, in the woods. I was yelling.
Uh-oh. I got that on my nose.
We'll get a little cold there, Jen?
I got a little drip. It is getting cold out here. I don't know how much longer I can stay out here.
Remy said, love Homestead Rescue. I really watch TV, but do watch on occasion. I want to homestead eventually, too. Yeah, I don't like a lot of TV. I have watched that show over the years, and I really do like it because it seems legit and not over-dramatized. And I've watched some YouTube videos, actually, with the host, and the guy's legit. Like, people are saying he's doing the show, and then when the cameras turn off, he's still out there, like, digging ditches and doing stuff. Like, he's all in.
So I'm reading some of the comments. Our chickens are a little bit older. The problem is we have about 10 chickens. The problem is they're free range. So they lay wherever they want. So it's like an Easter egg hunt trying to go find them. So we do have chickens. It's just we lack the proper place for them to lay their eggs. And we do have 3 male goats because I'm a city girl and I'm not used, I don't know how to raise babies. So if we have girl goats, I don't know. So if the Homestead Rescue comes, they're going to teach me how to do that. So that's my 2 cents.
Most of the problem with is just us, and we're too busy or we don't have the proper processes. The biggest part of the problem is she treats all the animals like pets, and she's named all of them. I love it that the chicken's free range. It's great because they're always eating insects and they're entertaining, and but then the eggs are everywhere. So every time it's an Easter egg hunt,
But
there's
now
one
we
under the
found
tree over
all
there,
of
a
them
couple
in the
back there.
greenhouse. There's a bunch of them.
No,
in
there's
there.
more. They're not just in the
So
greenhouse.
I think that's where they just are comfortable.
How about planting sunflowers in the greenhouse to feed the chickens? That's
Yes.
going to be one of the plans. Is we're gonna actually grow some vegetables probably here entirely for the goats and chickens, because we've been feeding, like in the wintertime, we run out of hay and stuff like that. What do we give them? We give them feed from the store that's got all sorts of garbage in it, and the chickens eat that, and then we eat the eggs, and we end up getting whatever's in that.
No, that's a great. Yep, I've been meaning to do that the last couple of years, but I don't have time, I guess.
Oh, this comment from Sandra. We're talking about the person that left the comment on Bill. It was one person, one unhappy person. Pray for that one negative person. That's the thing to think about too, Bill. People that leave those kind of comments, the initial response, and this Bill doesn't do this because he's the nicest guy ever. But for me, I always get mad at him, and then I think, oh, that's probably just like some really sad person. You should pray for them. Maybe they had some trauma in their life or something that really went.
I was just saying, Bill, personally, don't let it get to you. They're probably just mad that, I don't know. Don't let it get to you. You're too nice. You're too sweet. You don't need that. Can you put a link to the Meat Sisters? Can't find them. So if you just go on Facebook, I'll look it up. If you just on Facebook, it's right. You just search Meat, MEAT. Let's see if I can find it really quick. It's a private one, so you have to physically look. But this is, if you guys can see it, that's what it looks like. Limitless Lindy. But it's just like
Emily
that.
on there too.
So,
and I think Lynn runs it too. There's a whole bunch of people that are helping with Healing Humanity.
So many amazing people on there. So many amazing stories. So definitely go check them out.
Question: what did you eat today? I had a New York strip that I cooked yesterday. I ate it cold, and then I had some burger patties. Jen, what did you eat today?
Burgers.
Did you have eggs this morning?
No, I did not. Yeah, I don't really like eating in the morning. I try to cook the girls breakfast, and oh shoot, I was supposed to get some more. Emma and Alyssa really love sausage and bacon, and I didn't get any sausage today, so I'll have to maybe run out later and get some. But normally I don't eat in the morning. I'll make the girls breakfast. Carrie doesn't have eggs because he's on the lion diet. And then I don't eat till like 2 or 3. But today I had some burgers. I like burgers with cheese. And a lot of you told me that if I go to Culver's, I shouldn't get the cheddar, so I get the Swiss on it. So yes, I still eat cheese, but baby.
But most days, like if they would have asked you this yesterday, it's usually eggs, burgers, patties, or we do the slow cooked meat, like beef stew meat. Yes. That's a popular one in our house. Like every 3 days we're eating that here. Sometimes I'll make breakfast. I like to mix it up. Like I'll do omelets or fried eggs, scrambled eggs, do it a little bit differently. Question: hello, I'm 16 years old. Lost 26 pounds of fat in 36 days to a healthy weight of 173. Wow, that's awesome. At 6'1". Oh my. How long does it take before you don't need sunscreen? Should I avoid specific foods? Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna say really quick, go check out Emma the Carnivore. She just did a whole thing on sunscreen, and I think she would be able to tell you that a little bit more than us old.
That's a great point, Jen, because Emma mentioned some alternatives to the standard sunscreen, which there's a lot of craziness going on in the standard sunscreen you can buy over the last couple of years. I don't use any sunscreen. I'm not advising you. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to say that to anybody not to use sunscreen. I had skin cancer on my ear after using sunscreen my entire life at the age of 30. Yeah, so it's different for everyone. My theory, I've asked Dr. Chafee about this. Some people do carnivore and they still have inflammation. Some people do carnivore, like if I eat chicken, I get inflamed. Some people do carnivore, they still have inflammation. Some people do carnivore, like when I'm on lion diet, I feel like I have no inflammation right now. And I think that there's some correlation with getting sunburn and inflammation. Dr. Chafee talked a little bit about this and then some other things. If your skin is inflamed, if your body is inflamed and the sun hits your skin, maybe you're more susceptible to getting burns. So I'm not advising you to use suntan lotion or not use suntan lotion. What I would suggest for myself and my family is if they're going to use that stuff, use natural stuff. Look at the chemicals and be really careful because some of that stuff goes right into your bloodstream. Right. Yeah, like Jen said, check out my daughter Emma's video. She is Emma the Carnivore. She was going to do a live stream tonight with us, but she was too busy, right, Jen? I was gonna do a live stream tonight. Would you guys want one of these? I was gonna have Katie has her own channel, Jen has her own channel, Emma has her own. I was like, we could get 4 going at once, have a family live stream.
Yeah.
Every time I do it, Emma's like, no, hair's not perfect. Oh, maybe tomorrow. Oh, maybe next time.
But seriously, go check out Emma the Carnivore. She just did a whole spread on sunscreen and what you could use instead. She no longer uses sunscreen, so she's actually making with Katie. She's making like lotion and after sun lotion that really helps out, and it's 100%. Sorry, I was looking at something. 100% natural. And actually, that's what I used when I went out kayaking with the family, and I didn't get burned at all. I was very surprised. I think it was like beef tallow and some other stuff that was 100% natural, and I did not burn. I got a little red, which I liked, but normally I completely burn. I look like a tomato.
If you're going in the sun and you notice that you're burned too, I would just like really pay attention to your body and be like, hey, did I eat anything inflammatory yesterday? Or maybe you know I get it's probably 50-50 on my channel where I'll do something like, hey, carnivores don't get sunburn. And half the people will be like, yeah, I'm carnivore. I legit do not get sunburn anymore. And then the other half will say, no, wait a minute, I'm carnivore. I still get burned. I just think maybe they're eating some inflammatory foods or depending on the time of year or who knows.
Yes, but to be fair, his neck was burnt, but he didn't feel it. It was completely, yes, it was.
It got red and then the next day it was fine.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
It's different. Like when I grew up in Arizona in the sun. I used to get burnt. I used to get burnt all the time where the next day you'd wake up and it would hurt. That's a burn. That's a sunburn.
Well, I've been
getting a little red and then the next day it disappears. That's not a burn in my mind.
I've been in Wisconsin my whole life.
Let's see what else we
I
got
have to say
here.
it's cold out
question.
here. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to sit out here.
What are some good brands of rebounders? Shout out Bill Mott. I'm sure there's probably, I don't know. I haven't tested any out, but I know Life Pro that makes the shaker plate. That's a great company, and I know that's where Bill got his from. Others are saying they get some off of Amazon.
I got mine. Well, no, I don't know where you got yours from. Oh, I got my bouncer thing from Amazon.
Question, is it possible to become constipated with too much salt on carnivore? I haven't heard of that before. Usually if you're constipated on carnivore, well, first of all, most people are mistaken and they think they're constipated. Ask yourself, are you really constipated? Do you have pain? Is it pinching? Is it hurting? Is it bothering you? Or are you saying I'm constipated because I didn't go to the bathroom every single day like I used to? Yeah. On carnivore, you go to the bathroom number 2s way less frequently because you're putting less waste in your body, so there's less waste coming out. Most of the time, constipation, if you're doing carnivore, is because you long-term is because you're not getting enough fat. If you don't get enough, you get more fat and you start getting a little bit more number 2s. See what other questions we got here. Pat said, Jen, you're looking great. I hope you're liking carnivore better this time.
I am. It's much easier. It's a lot better, and I definitely feel a lot better. Except for I'm still freezing. I'm freezing right now.
Question, any advice for someone trying to get a start with this YouTube machine? Yes, be yourself. Use your own phone. Don't try to overcomplicate it and think I got to go buy an expensive camera. If you're getting into YouTube from the carnivore perspective, most perspectives anyway, people want to hear information. They want to hear stories. Everyone that starts YouTube, they're usually like, I got to get a drone and I got to get the shot, and they want to be like Steven Spielberg or something. And you could have the most beautiful, all the drone shots in the world. For example, the little river thing we just did, hardly anybody's watching that because people are more interested in information and carnivore content versus like beautiful scenery. So I did a video on my channel. If you look on my channel for how to start a YouTube channel, I did it with my buddy Adam and Rod, and we did a whole how to get started on YouTube that covered a lot of those things. Just a free video on there if you want to check it out.
You went past it, but somebody said they had their first Power Bowl ever. I didn't catch a name on there, but that's great. I make Power Bowls, especially when we go out or we know we're going to be busy during the day. I make a couple batches of Power Bowl, and leave it in the fridge for the girls.
Susan said, the middle-aged couple at a recent meetup at a park, do they have a YouTube channel? They were inspiring. I don't know if you're talking about Sandy and Ken. Sandy, if you're still here, do you have a YouTube channel? I don't think you did.
I don't think she said she did, because she said if she wanted one, it would be Christian Carnivore, I believe. So I don't think she had one yet. But if you're on here,
Sandy, if you get a YouTube channel, tell me, email me, homesteadhow@gmail.com, and I will gladly promote and shout you out. They had a great story. You know, you always meet people. And you're like, man, those were some cool people.
Mhm.
Sandy and Ken, cool people. It's always carnivores. Like every carnivore I meet, I think that too. Maybe it's just everybody now. If I met a vegan, would it be that way too?
Probably not. You wouldn't have as much
It might be.
You wouldn't have as much in common.
Someone said suntan lotion is not sunscreen. That is a good point. The difference.
Trying to read some of these. As
Yeah,
going
I was
by.
trying to get caught up on these.
Thank you, everybody. You're all so awesome. I really love all the comments that I was hearing some that you leave on my shorts and on Facebook. I've gained a lot of Facebook friends. Don't mind me if I don't answer back to you. I have to kind of do my research and figure out who you are.
Erdwin said, is it a big difference between lion instead of eating like all animal products? Lion diet is ruminant animals only, such as beef or sheep or lamb or bison, animals that have multi-chambered stomachs. And the reason for that is because if I eat a cow and the cow ate grass and there's some garbage in the grass, by the time it goes through all of those stomachs, most of the nutrients is pulled out and most of the bad stuff isn't left. People that are starting carnivore, some people are starting carnivore not to just lose weight or just for one reason. A lot of people are starting it for, they don't know why. They have autoimmune disorder. They're trying to do an elimination diet. They want to get rid of everything. If you want to do the ultimate elimination diet, lion is a good thing to do. I've done carnivore and I've done lion. I'm currently doing lion because I just like it. I feel better on ruminant meat only. I feel incredible. It's simpler. I get everything I need. So I've been doing that for a couple of weeks now, I think. I did it for 60 days and then I quit. I went back to bacon and then I did it for like 16 days and then I went back to bacon.
You got sick too. Something was wrong with you.
I didn't get sick, but I didn't feel
You
great.
weren't feeling well. Mm-hmm.
Carnivore Candy said, for those of you who have heard of Dr. Sean O'Mara, I just had my consultation with him. It was really eye-opening. I'll be sharing my visits and results. Check out Carnivore Candy. That's awesome. Love Dr. Sean O'Mara. Mr. Smith said, are you confident that pure carnivore doesn't contradict the Bible? Yes. I believe that I'm not going to get into it. That would go crazy. How can I say that nicely?
Everybody has their opinions.
I don't know, Mr. Smith, what you're getting at there, but I believe that eating a proper human diet is the closest we can get to what is natural. And I believe what is natural in the world is like the best human being I can possibly be. What kind of music songs are you planning on using in your upcoming documentary? Well, we have a couple different carnivore musicians that are sharing their music with us, so we're still trying to determine that. It's something that we are trying to work on, but it's also something that's getting backburnered a little bit right now because we've got some other big projects we're focused on in the meantime.
Oh, she's sweet, Marilyn. She's worried about me being cold. Thank you. I am. I might have to jump inside.
What are you doing with your life? Says God led Carrie and his family's carnivore diet. I believe that for sure. As Bill Knott says, it's providence.
Ooh.
You can't explain some of these things that's happened on this carnivore journey. Just stuff that's happening with Bill Knott alone. It's just incredible. Lisa Rich said, God gave us meat to eat. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Susan said, did anyone see Carnivorous Meat community post that she's taking a break because a lot of negative comments? Please head on over to her page and lift her up. I have left a comment on her page and I personally emailed Amanda. I love Amanda. I was inspired so much by her so many times, still am. And I did a video with her when I first started carnivore a year ago. And she came on our 10-hour live stream and our 24-hour live stream. Amanda is absolutely amazing. She's inspiring so many people. We were talking about having negative comments before. She's having that same issue, and it's a really sad and unfortunate thing. Couldn't happen to a nicer person. So I hope she takes some time, and I know she's going to bounce back because she's an inspiration. What she's done, she's an amazing person too. She's such a sweet, nice person too. You would love Amanda. I talked to her. You didn't. We started talking about dogs. She has huge love for dogs. I was telling her about, we have the dog kennel here. She's one of the greatest. So
That's the ones you can hurt the most with the words you say, unfortunately.
Yeah, the sweet, nice ones. Papa Carnivore said, Jen, you are a role model for moms and teenagers. Keep up the great job.
Thank you. I think it's both of us. It all started from Carrie, and then, you know, the girls started getting on it. Then I started getting on it, but it's definitely been a good family experience because we all eat together now. We can go to the store and we don't have to look for all the junk food and
The girls,
vegetables or
what do you notice
whatever.
with the girls?
They're happier, they're livelier,
Energetic, they're
more
less
energetic,
arguing.
right?
We were just putting together some furniture out here, some patio furniture, and we should have put that on the live stream
Yeah,
that was
because before
entertaining.
they'd be, I'm not gonna do it. I'm tired. I'm worked all day or whatever, and they didn't complain. They came out here and they helped us put it all together, and that was great. We have a lot more to do though.
Yeah. Should we end it there then?
Audra said, Carrie, get your wife a blanket, please.
Hey, shout out Audra. Audra came to the meetup too. Bill Knott, I loved your last video. Love seeing you stand up on your vibration plate.
Yeah, I know. Bill, did you hear me? You made me cry, buddy. That was so touching. Your pants falling down, your hobo socks coming off. Talk about an inspiration, guys. He's definitely it. He's true, lovable, sweet, and he's got Daisy.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us and for all of the support. Jen, what do you got coming up? You're going to do another short?
Mm-hmm.
You haven't done one in a while.
I haven't done one for a while, but we kind of talked today. I want to do, he's going to be gone for, I don't know, a week or so with the girls. So I was going to do a 30-day update for myself to kind of tell you guys where I am and all that. So I might just do that. It's day 25 today for me. So I have 5 more days.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is your day. Ow. Ooh.
Did you burn yourself?
I'm burning my leg. Carnivores don't get burned. You're
I can smell it. You sure did.
I burned my hair like. We got a little heater going. Hey, Bill, shut up.
Oh, geez, get it away. Oh.
Yeah? Bill knows what that is. Prepper.
Oh.
What was I going to say? Oh, your 30 day is coming up, and it's going to land on a Tuesday. And we normally do a video on a Tuesday. It's Monday, and then you post it on Tuesday. So Jen's got her big 30-day video coming up sometime soon. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. We really appreciate it. Come to our meetup, South Carolina, Charleston. It's going to be a blast. We're going to a Brazilian steakhouse afterwards. We're going to hang out in a park. Emma's going to be there. Katie, myself, Adam, Mimi, who is on my channel. So thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, everybody. Nice talking with you. Stay warm, stay cold if you're somewhere hot, and talk to you soon.
You do the beep? Beep. I pushed the wrong button.
I gotta keep it there.
Keep it there.